Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Being Keriga and today I have exciting news. So, I've been thinking about this thing for a while and people have been asking me to post it because I've been trying to say these things on my short videos. So, there's something that I wanted to say here and it's about the president, our president William Ruto. So, if you're new, don't never forget to subscribe to my channel and also turn on the notification so that you can get everything when I post them as they are new. Thank you very much. In recent days, some questions about the constitution amendment have arisen, and people have started saying that this guy is trying to increase his term from 5 years to 7 years. And I wanted to say this: if you can remember, in the last week, we had a senator called, I think, Charat Gay, who was on Citizen TV, and he said that he will fight and make sure that he practices the right of amendment of the constitution because it's aligned in the constitution that amendments and the memorandum should occur to change for the president's term increment. So I've been watching these things and I was really thinking what was trying to happen here. I want you guys to listen very, very carefully because I have something that I have to say here. In the year 2018, after the president by then, who was Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga made the handshake, they went down and sat and started thinking about how they will come up with something called the BBI. So the BBI was something that provided for the place of the prime minister and his assistant. And I want you guys to try and listen very, very keenly. So the BBI was about to pass, but after a while it faced a lot of challenges. And the first person who challenged this was President now, William Ruto, because he felt like he was not part of that plan. He felt that he was left out and it was just a sabotage plan for him to go home. So he went and challenged the bill by himself, and he even hired now the famous lawyer who is now called Elisha Ngoya, was hired by President Ruto to go and fight for the fall of the BBI. So the BBI actually was about to pass, but it fell down. And the main reason why the BBI fell down, it was because for the overambitiousness of who was then the deputy president William Ruto, because he felt like he was not part of the plan. He felt like he was being sabotaged in a way. So President William Ruto now knows that very, very well. And when he went in office, he was with somebody called Rigathi Gachagua as his deputy president, of course, by then. Maybe, as I was thinking, and don't get me wrong, this is just what I think. Maybe this guy watched Gachagua and thought that this guy was very, very ambitious, that he could sabotage him whenever he will try to increment his term in any way. Right? I want you to listen to this. In the year 2012, when they were campaigning, President William Ruto, who was then the deputy president, was promised by Uhuru Kenyatta that they would rule in equal years. The guy said that he will rule for 10 years and he will allow William Ruto to run for 10 years. But in the course as they were in office, this was in evidence because Uhuru Kenyatta started sabotaging the guy, saying that he was ambitious and saying he was sabotaging the government because he was fighting for other things. Okay, so listen here. President William Ruto now has a new deputy president in place, right? President William Ruto has a person that anaita Mr. Yesa, I don't know. So I'm thinking, because it's not hard for a president to pass a bill or to make a memorandum or a referendum. I'm sorry. So it's not hard for the president to do that. And this is what I think, right? So if President William Ruto wins for the next time, he will now bring up something called the BBI, and there will be no one, absolute no one, who will be able to fight against the BBI, because you can see it clearly. The person who made the BBI to fail, tungekuwa na that Uhuru Kenyatta up to date, huyo jamaa bado angekuwa hapo as a prime minister ama assistant prime minister still in government. And maybe in their plans, maybe they were planning maybe Amolo Odinga to be the president and some things, but huyo jamaa angekuwa hapo bado. So what I think is that William Ruto may rule for a long time, and it's not bad, because I think according to the constitution it provides that any amendment should be done and should pass through legal procedures. So if that happens, I don't know if you guys are prepared, because I'm seeing people saying 1 term, 2 term, and they don't know that William Ruto already has his own plan in place. So I don't know what you guys think. You can tell me in the comment section. Thank you very much, and keep on watching my videos.